Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for like the first time ever. My name is Alex, and for those of you who don't know me, I am transgender and I just recently started hormone therapy just over 2 months ago. On May 19th I started estrogen, and so I'm going to be recording this video and some more down the line just to kind of outline my experience and the changes that I'm going through and what I'm observing, just for my own documentation purposes, but also for people who may just be curious about how transitioning works or what it's like. I suck at speaking, have you noticed that? I feel like that wasn't really like a very long intro. I have a little iPad here with stuff written down on it that I wanted to talk about, but it's like not that much. Then again, this is only 2 months, so there's not like a whole boatload of changes. Let's just get right into it then, I guess, because like, I don't really have anything else to say. These are not in chronological order. I really should have like written them down in chronological order. I just like kind of have them written down however I want. The first thing that I noticed was maybe like 2 weeks in, 2-3 weeks. I noticed it kind of before then, but I wasn't sure if I was just like insane or not. By now especially, and pretty much from that 2-week point onwards, I noticed that my skin kind of just changed texture. It got it got a lot softer and it felt smoother. You know how like dude skin is like, it's a little like coarse and sandpapery? Not like because of hair or anything, just like the actual skin, you know what I mean? So I noticed that it just felt like a lot softer to the touch, and I keep on just going like this, as if that like helps you in any way. It got softer, and in the same vein, my facial hair, it didn't really stop. I was told it probably won't go away. There's a chance it could, but it probably won't, so I'm not really expecting it. I'm gonna have to get like laser or something done just to get rid of all that. I don't have a lot of facial hair. I can't grow a full beard. I just have like upper lip, little under the lower lip, and then just like my chin and neck is like very sparse, but it's there and it's really annoying to me. Also, the neck is a really hard thing to shave. I don't know if any of you out there have tried to shave a neck. It's not that easy, especially if you like my facial hair, like it hasn't really thinned out. It's maybe slowed down growing just a little bit, but it hasn't gone away completely, and I don't really expect it to. Okay, the big one that like everyone seems to talk about with hormone replacement therapy is breast development, and that started for me maybe a little over a month in, which is kind of early. For some people it's early, for some people it's not. It started with just like a tenderness of the nipple on both sides, and I had, like, on my second day of hormone therapy, I had, like, phantom pains there, and I was like, that's not, no, it's way too soon for, like, anything to be happening. It's, like, 2 days in. So it started with just, where was I? I was talking about my boobs. It started with just, like, a soreness of the nipple on both sides, and it felt like kind of a bruise. It felt like I just bruised my nipple. It's that kind of, like, soreness, like, you know, when you touch it, it's just, like, tender, or if you bump into something, it's like, not that comfortable. It's not excruciating, it's not that painful, but it doesn't feel good. It's a good way to describe it. And more recently, since I actually have some, just a tiny little bit of breast tissue right now, I would show you, but there's no like real PG way for me to show that, and I'm also not really like comfortable doing that, you know? And also, like, did I say this already? There's just not really much to show. And also this bra that I'm wearing, this bralette, is like squishing everything down, so I can't even like show you a side view. Normally I'll probably like throw in a picture like right around this area of picture that I took when I was like, holy shit, you can see my boobs in this like unpadded sports bra. Amazing. That's the most exciting thing that's been happening to me, is my boobies are growing. What's it doing? Oh yeah, in the same I almost said breast and vein, so I almost said in the same brain. In the same vein of the breast area, the boobular area, if you will. More recently, like, I'm talking about in the past couple weeks, I've started noticing this, like, pricking sensation. It's very, very slight. It's not, like, painful, but it's noticeable and it's a little uncomfortable. It's mostly when I'm like getting ready to go to bed and I'm like laying on my side. I have this little like pricking sensation like in like, I want to say kind of circles, but not really, just like in the area around my nipple, like not as close to it. It's like a little further away. It's like in the actual like boob area. But it's like this little, it feels like someone's just like taking a sewing pin and just like kind of very lightly jabbing you with it. It's that kind of feeling, but it's like deeper underneath my skin. I think those are growing pains and I think those are normal, so I'm not worried about them, but it's like kind of comforting to know that something's going on in there. Mood swings, those are fun. I don't want to say I got lucky because a lot of stuff is like happening like a lot earlier for me than it does for some other people, but also like is normal for some other people. The one thing they tell you when you're asking about like what's going on and what you can expect with hormones, that was really well worded, thank you. The one thing that they say all the time is your mileage may vary, which means just because this one thing happened at this time to this one lady doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you at the same time or even at all. So you kind of have to learn to lower your expectations and just kind of take everything as it comes. But mood swings, I was on that topic and I just kind of like went off on a tangent. I'm known to do that, get used to it. I started experiencing a bout of, I don't want to say like mood swings, but like sensitivity. A couple weeks ago, I just woke up and I was like really fed up with everything. I was like super insanely easily annoyed. I just like, everything was like just making me like, I'm just like, I don't want to be around anyone. I'm fed up with everyone and everything. Everyone needs to shut up, please, and just like leave me alone for a bit. And that like continued for like on and off for a couple of days. I want to say like it's come up like on a few odd days. In general, I've been a little bit more sensitive, not like a whole lot, but definitely noticeable, and in a way that wasn't really apparent before. I should have mentioned this when I was talking about my facial hair, but that was kind of just like talking about the skin. My body hair, I don't have a lot of it. I have like a little bit of arm hair. It's not that thick. It's not like it's just there are cis girls with arm hair that's thicker than mine, and it's never really something that's made me insecure about myself, so I don't really care. It looks like it actually, at least now that I'm looking at it, it does look a little like, not like more sparse. I keep on having this little wisp of hair that doesn't do what I want it to. It's not sparser or like thinner. It like looks lighter and like more blonde. So I guess thinner, you know? On my legs too, on my legs I have coarse dark hair. I can't stretch my leg high enough to show you this, so I'm just not going to, but you get the picture. It's darker, it's thicker, and I can't really show you either way because I just recently removed all that hair, because that's a thing that I do occasionally. Okay. It seems like it's in growth, that hair. It seems like it's started growing in a little bit slower than I was before. Just not like a whole lot. I keep having to stress, like, these changes are not like, wow, what a difference. It's more like, these are just little teeny tiny things that I've noticed, and they're not like wildly apparent. It's like, I'm looking for them, and they're very small, but they're there. My body hair seems like it's been growing a little bit slower. I don't expect my body hair to go away completely, because let's remember, even cis women have body hair. Everyone has it. It's normal. I don't expect it to go away completely. A brief intermission for my cat, who, whenever I am speaking, she has to make an appearance. Whenever I'm talking on the phone, she's like, hi, hello, I'm here. Is there another person here? I need to say hello. Hi, it's me. Please pay attention to me. I know I'm under your bed all the time and I don't ever want to talk to you, but like, as soon as you're talking to anyone else, that's unacceptable. You need to come here and love me now. This is my cat. This is Pixie. She is a lot. Oh my god, I almost just like completely fell over. So besides that cameo from my cat, what was I saying? Body hair, thinner, not as apparent. I think that's all I had to say on body hair. Okay, that's that's all I have written down, so I'm trying to like think if I have anything else that I want to add. Oh, one thing my friend noticed, I don't know if it's true, and I'm like, again, I'm not gonna show it because it's a little, it's not inappropriate, it's just like, I don't have the energy to like move my camera. But my friend told me, I was like, I think my butt got bigger. And my friend was like, yeah, it definitely did. And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not mad at that. My waist looks ever so slightly narrow. Okay, here's the thing about my body proportions. I am very lucky as is to like not have very wide shoulders and just kind of have like a straight down figure instead of, you know, that triangular male figure. My shoulders and my hips are like kind of the same. Not my shoulders, my rib cage and my hips are kind of the same size, so it's a little easier for me to pass as at least a little more androgynous. Again, this is not some like wild, huge change of like all of a sudden I have like a perfect hourglass figure. That's not the case. It's just like very small, tiny little changes. Some of them I'm not even sure if like I'm imagining them or if they're actually like happening. This is like a 15-minute video. I think I'm good. Either way, I'm gonna wrap it up here because that's kind of all I have to talk about. That was a really, really abrupt cutoff. I'll hopefully get better at that the more videos that I record. Yeah, okay, so if you stuck around this far, thank you so much for watching. I like really appreciate it. If anyone even watches this is like literally my first video, so I don't really expect anyone to. I just kind of wanted to get up here and talk about the stuff that I've been experiencing in my first 2 months of hormones. And the changes are not very much, but they're definitely there. And they're very, very exciting. I'm going to make another video. I think I decided on, I can't remember if it was 4 or 6 months. I think I might do both. I might do a 4 and a 6 month update. If that's the schedule that I end up going with, I will see you all in 6 months. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this stuff. I can't do it. That's like all I really have to say. So like, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.